Materials. For this project, you will need paper, a pencil, a ruler, a pair of scissors, tape, a marble, and painter's tape. The painter's tape is not completely necessary, but it can be helpful during the assembly of the roller coaster. Also, you might want some sort of base like cardboard or poster board so your roller coaster is portable. This is not required because you can just as easily build your roller coaster directly on a table, but it might not last as long if you need to use the table for other things. Step 1. Measure the parts. On each short edge of the paper, make a mark starting 1 inch from the edge and then continuing every inch. When you flip the paper, make sure to start from the same edge. If you started at the left edge, when you turn the paper, you will need to start measuring from the right edge. Use the ruler to draw a line that connects each mark with the one directly below to create parallel lines. Cut along every third line to make strips with 3 columns. If using a regular piece of printer paper, you should only get 2 strips per sheet, but you should save the leftovers for later. Step 2. Cut the strips. Fold the paper inward along the 2 lines and then stand the flaps up. For a loop or hill, make a cut about every inch, making sure to only cut on the outside column. Then, cut the other outside column, trying to mirror the cuts on the other side. To be more precise, you could mark every inch, just like in step 1, to guide where to cut. For a curve, make a cut about every inch, but this time, cut through 2 adjacent columns. The third column should not be cut. Step 3. Measure support columns. Using the saved paper from step 1, mark every ½ inch along the short edge and repeat on the other side. Just like before, use the ruler to draw a line connecting the points. There should be 5 columns, each measuring ½ inch. It is okay if the last column is not exactly ½ inch as long as there are 4 that are, and that there is a little paper left over. Next, measure a line parallel to and 1 inch from only one short edge. Fold the strip upwards along this line and then cut 1 inch along the lines up to the fold. Lastly, fold the strip along the 4 lines. Step 4. Tape the parts. For a loop or hill, bend the strip into the desired shape. Then, place a small piece of tape connecting each tab. Tape the tabs on the other side so they mirror the first side of the strip before moving on to the next tabs. For a loop, you might need to tape the inside so the marble has a clear path. For a curve, bend the strip into the desired shape. The column without any cuts should be the outside part of the curve. Tape the tabs together on the inner part of the curve. The part where you want the curve to bend the most is where there should be the most overlap between adjacent tabs. Make sure that the end of the previous tab lays on top of the start of the next tab. This will help to reduce the energy lost to friction. For the supports, bend the paper so the outermost columns overlap. If you have a pen or pencil with a clip, you can use that to keep the paper in place while taping. Place a few pieces of tape to form a long rectangular block with tabs at the bottom. Step 5. Tape ramp to supports. Tape each tab onto your cardboard base or tabletop so that the support stands upright. Next, use the tabs as a guide to tape the second support 1 inch from the first one. Then, position the ramp where the bottom touches the base and tape to both supports. Step 6. Create the track. Tape the parts together by taping the tabs. Do not place tape on the part where the marble will roll. Once a part is connected on both sides, you can tape it to the base. You can use painter's tape to easily disconnect the parts to rearrange them or to fix any problems that might occur. If you have more space on your base, you can make more parts using any combination of the techniques shown in this video to lengthen your track. Some tips before you create your own track are that it is best to put the loop right after the beginning ramp before the marble loses too much energy from friction and is able to go around the loop. Also, if the marble is not making it around the track, let the marble roll from your fingers onto the ramp. This creates more energy by raising the initial height of the marble. You have now made a marble roller coaster out of paper.